and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're back with part 2 of stuff going on in February in Youth Services Department. Yeah. And I just want to make add just a quick thing that you said that very well this time.
Thanks.
Remember last time you kind of
stuttered a little bit.
Yeah, but that's
a lot
okay.
of alliteration. The
Yeah,
Peters
it is.
Township Public,
Yeah, okay. But you did it.
Thanks.
Good job.
Appreciate it.
All right, so we're going to tell you what's going on for the second half of February.
Very cool.
And it's always something.
Yes.
We're going to start with Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons is a music program that we do at the library for the little ones. And it's cute, just a cute little music program. Well, we're going to do a special Valentine's program for them. And of course, that would include Valentine's. We're going to make Valentine's. We're going to sing, you know, lots of songs. I always like to tease the kids.
I love you, you love me.
The I love you songs. They said those 3 special words, I love you. And we'll do those songs. And yeah, just have some fun. It's just going to be a special Valentine's Tiny Toons.
Cute.
Yep.
Very cute.
That's on Monday the 13th, so it's the day before Valentine's Day at 6:30. Be there or be a Valentine heart.
Very cool. Well, coming up on Valentine's Day itself, we have our Valentine's Day
that's right.
Sunday social.
I can't switch with her.
Yes, I just realized that too. So anyways, it's really cute. They're going to have a ice cream social, so all you can eat ice cream, and then they're going to make our sundaes, like a bouquet and a floral arrangement that looks like a sundae using like carnations. So
See, they've got pictures on it, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
See, perfect. That's what it will look like.
Yep.
Or should maybe try to. The little floral arrangement out of to make it look like a sundae. So that will be at 4
it's
o'clock.
even a fake cherry on top.
I know.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Yeah, it's very creative. So that will be at 4 o'clock for our tweens and 6:30 for our teens. So come have some ice cream, make a cute little sundae to keep at your house or to give as a gift, and yeah. And then on that Friday, the public school does not have school. It's an in-service day. So we are going to have bringing back our in-service Mario Kart tournaments. This was popular on 2 other in-service days this year, so we're bringing it back. You know, if kids like it, we'll do it. So we have a 1st through 3rd grade one at 10:30, a 4th through 6th grade one at 12:30, and a teen one at 2:30. So you can come, make sure you register, come play Mario Kart. We usually have refreshments and prizes, and it's a lot of fun. It's the Switch version of Mario Kart for people that have asked in the past.
That's nice. What a fun thing to just like have something to do when you're off of school and you just want to have fun.
Right, and you get to play with a bunch of other kids.
Yeah,
and stuff.
get to hang out, safe place, food. You know, we always say if we feed them, they will come. So
the kids are really the 3rd graders and also the tweens, the 4th through 6th graders, are really enjoying it because they don't usually get to go in the teen room, and this is held in the teen room with the big TV and stuff. So that's really fun too. And they all cram on the couch together, and so it's been a lot of fun to watch.
That's a good point with the little ones.
So it's fun for that age group.
Cool. Okay, well, following that on the 18th.
We're doing a lot of Valentine things.
I know. It's just it's a month of love. And boy, we filled it with it. Gabriella is a teenager working on her Girl Scout Silver Award. As we know, she's been doing music programs for us at the library. She did one at Christmas,
one in January,
and now she's doing one in February, and it's called Heartstrings Music. And that's going to be Saturday the 18th at 10:30 in the morning. And I believe that's the last one.
Yeah, they were cute. I got to watch the one in January. It was really cute.
Yeah.
The kids seemed to really enjoy it.
Oh, good.
She brought all her instruments and showed them how they all work. And it's cool when you get to see something in person as opposed to just learning it, like hearing about it or seeing pictures about it. So she lets the kids actually see the instrument up close and how the different sounds it makes. And it's
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I actually work that day, so I look forward to seeing her because
Yeah.
I haven't been able to see one in action, but I've gotten a lot of good feedback.
Yeah,
so,
they're cute.
Yeah.
She does a good job on them.
Following that, then we're moving right along through the month.
Hearts.
More hearts. The Tween Book Club, talked about it a little bit last time. The Lonely Heart of Maybelle Lane. I read a little bit of what it's about in the last program, so go back to the last program and hear that, because I'm not reading it again. Kate O'Shaughnessy. 4 o'clock on February 23rd. If you registered for the Tween Book Club, the first 5 that register get a complimentary copy of the book. But at this point, you should already have it and already be reading it. If you did not get one, check it out at our library.
Yep. Very cool.
Good read. It's a good read.
Looks like a good one.
Yeah.
I like the cover too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then another fun, so we have 2 really great tween-made and teen-made programs in this month. Like I said, we have the Valentine's Day social, and then we're having, for our Pokemon fans, a Pokeball terrarium on the 28th, and we have the poster of this at our desk, and every day I see like younger kids like, oh, look at that, that's so cool.
It'll be on here.
I want to make that. And unfortunately, it is only for tweens and teens. So that's what's a sample of what it looks like. So it's a little plastic terrarium, and it has a little. Everybody will get their own little mini Pokemon character to put in there, and you can create this own little world for your Pokemon guy right inside the terrarium. So super, super cute. And then it makes a little stand so that way you can hold it, won't wobble around. Really, really cool. So that will be at 4 o'clock on the 28th or 6:30 for the teen session. And I believe the tween one, is filled up, but the teen one still has space. But just get on there, check our wait list, all that fun stuff, and come and make a Pokeball.
I know, they're cute, aren't they?
They are really cute.
They're really cute.
Yep, and everybody's going to get a little Pokemon character for inside of there. And so she was concerned that the kids would, fight over which one they got or whatever. And then so what we did was she printed out like fake Pokemon cards and made a little seed packet kind of with the Poke character in there. So you don't know what you're going to get. Just like when you get a deck of cards, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Or a pack of cards, I should say. So you get a little character. So you got to catch them all.
I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Very fair. You get,
and it's exciting because you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, I like it. You'll be surprised.
Yep, all fun.
Well, this is a fun one coming up. Now, this is not happening in February. It's happening in March, but we want to talk about it now. This is definitely a save the date. So get out your pencils and your calendars or your phone so that you can log it in. I'll give you a moment. Okay. Mark your calendars for Saturday, March 18th. At 11 a.m. Moms, for ones that have babies coming, maybe have little babies at home. This is called Best Books for Babies Baby Shower. It's an annual event that we've been able to do. And it was started, the background of it, it was started by the Carnegie Library System. And what they did was they study books every year and come up with what they believe the best books for babies are that year, like for 2022 and now 2023. They use an extensive guideline of, how to rate them. They don't just look at them and go, oh, well, this is cute. Yeah, this would be fun. They really do meet guidelines. And so what we do is we ordered all of the books that they had chosen. We're going to put one of each of the books in a basket so that you can win a basket of the whole collection. Every family that participates gets a complimentary copy of one of the books. So everybody's going to go home with something, and somebody will win that basket. And then Miss Patty and I will be presenting, information regarding that, regarding the importance of literacy and reading to your child. We'll even talk about 1,000 books before kindergarten, stuff like that. Things that you can do to help your child love to read. And the books are great. We already have them in. We're ready. It was interesting. They're not all board books either this time. So it's fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So mark your calendars for March 18th.
Nice.
I'm planning on being there. It's only it's going to only go from like 11 till 12, I believe. And yes, there will be. It's a shower, so we're gonna have games like at a baby shower.
Oh, a good baby shower game, I do.
And cake and
little bingo.
Yeah, we'll do some fun things. Oh, me and my bingo.
Yeah, right.
I just had bingo game last night at the library.
You're a registered bingo caller.
Oh God, honestly, yeah, I can be hired. I am good at bingo. Calling the games.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's really good at winning. It's like the luck of the draw.
Yeah, I think.
All right, so moving on. So in our first February episode, I talked about some pairings, if you will, or almost like remixes of books. So I brought another one. So this one I'm pretty excited about. So we have first the classic, The Great Gatsby, which I had to read this as a junior in high school, and I will say, full disclosure, I did not really enjoy it reading it as a junior in high school. But then I had to reread it again in grad school. So at that point I was an adult, so I had some more like
you tend to appreciate
experiences
it more
and stuff. And I definitely really enjoyed it much more. And so it's interesting to see how this book has really just kind of stood the test of time. So we have The Great Gatsby, and then of course we talked about this kind of stuff in this group before. A lot of books, classics, which I love this, are made into graphic novels. So we have The Great Gatsby, the graphic novel adaptation. Now, if this would have been an option for me as a high school reader, I think I would have enjoyed this more, because it's it's so much more visual, so you can understand what these big parties that that Gatsby's having and all this stuff. And then we have Daisy, who she's annoying. I'm sorry. And and so then the reason why I brought this up is because now there is a there's this company that's doing all these remixes of stories, and this author was asked if she would do a remix of The Great Gatsby. So she came up with Self-Made Boys. So this is by Anna Marie McLemore, and in this story it's definitely a remix because Gatsby and is it Nick? Yeah, I think it's Nick. They of course have the crazy parties and stuff, but they kind of have a thing for each other too. Okay. So Daisy is less annoying in this because the author was like, I was always so annoyed when I read about Daisy, and so she made
took
her
away from.
She tried to make her a little bit more more likable. Yeah. And she's still involved, and it still takes place during that time period, but it's about their relationship together. So a very interesting twist.
Huh. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, so I like how it's a little bit more diverse, and you can see more diversity in their relationship as well as their ethnicity and things. So very, very new take on The Great Gatsby.
Boy, I'll tell you, I like that they're taking all of this and doing that. Yeah. Like taking the classics. I liked when we've talked about them doing it with the fairy tales and bringing the fairy tales into a teen or a tween level, where they're I love it. I like reading them. Right. I think they're fun.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to read these new ones for sure.
Yeah. Very good. You know what? Those were good pairings. Okay, so what I did was, what has been getting really big at the Peters Township Public Library, not only for the children but for the adults, is chess.
Yeah, we added chess is trending at the library.
It is trending. You need to be there. The adult one is on, I want to say the second Wednesday of the month, like 1:30, and then the children's one is third Tuesday at 6:30. Anyway, so I went into looking about books on chess, and the first one I'm going to do the chess for kids. First of all, you need to learn how to play, but this is a good one. I mean, even though it says chess for kids, I mean anybody that needs to learn how to play chess, where it shows you all the moves and what each piece does, etc. It's beautifully done by Michael Bassman, and
nice pictures.
Yeah, really nice. Make it really clear and show like the moves and things. A lot of people want to learn how to play chess since they came out with the series, The Queen's Gambit, made it like really, like you said, trendy again. So chess for kids. Can I follow that up quickly with one more? Next one I want to follow it up with is, this is really cool. I found a book, a nice fiction book by Alison Gerber called Focused. And Focused is about chess.
Oh, cool.
So Clea can't control her thoughts. She knows she has to do her homework, but she gets distracted. She knows she can't just say whatever thought comes into her head, but sometimes she can't help herself. She knows she needs to focus. But how can she do that when the people around her are always chewing gum loudly or making other annoying noises? Well, it's starting to be a problem not just in school, but when Clea's playing chess or hanging out with her best friend, other kids are starting to notice. When Clea fails one too many tests, her parents take her to be tested and find out that she has ADHD, which means her attention is all over the place instead of where it needs to be. And it goes through all of that and, you know, the challenges of ADHD and, you know, being able to focus. And I'll tell you, the one game that you have to learn for focus is chess.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, wow. You really have to be able to concentrate and focus. And here's a book on exactly that.
Wow,
but
that's awesome.
Based on a story. Yeah.
Very cool.
Focus.
That's a good pairing.
Thank you.
So I brought another one of these pairs. So this is Fangirl, and I actually wrote a note in here to order it because our copy has been very loved. This is from 2013, so we've had it out for a long time. But it's still super popular, and because Eleanor Rainbow Rowell keeps adding more to it. So Fangirl is about a girl who writes fan fiction, and she's very, very like engrossed in this fan fiction that she's writing. And then a couple years after Fangirl came out, it got super, super popular. People wanted to learn, like all the fans of Fangirl were like, well, we want to read this fan fiction. We want to read the story about Simon Snow. So she wrote Carry On, which is the first book about Simon Snow, which is like almost like a Harry Potter kind of a story. Okay. But this is the story basically that she's writing in this book. So they kind of connect. And then there's actually a couple books. I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 of books that she wrote about Simon Snow. So it's funny, like this is almost they're connected to one another. And then now, for your graphic novel fans, she wrote a manga style graphic novel about Fangirl. So and this is actually book 2. So we don't have book 1 in right now. It's checked out. So they took her original story from 2013 and then adapted it into a graphic novel. But this one's written. The illustrations are very more like a manga style. Yeah. But I don't think you'd read it. You still read it the way that we read, but
not backwards.
Right.
Okay.
So very, very interesting how she keeps kind of building upon, you know, this same story.
Yeah, that is. Boy, you're good on that. Okay, so this new one, here we go. Like, it's Peanuts.
Oh, I love Peanuts.
I know. Who doesn't love Charles Schultz, Peanuts, Snoopy Soars to Space graphic novels. But when I saw this and ordered it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I personally grew up with Peanuts comic books. Now, I tell people this story too, because back when I was growing up, they weren't graphic novels, they were comic books, and now they've made them a little bit more, I don't know, sophisticated or something.
My mom had a bunch of them. They were like short paperbacks that had like the panels of the Peanuts.
Exactly. And, you know, I remember going on long family vacations and trips and sitting in the back seat just with, you know, all these comic books, and you could just, you know, read through them so quickly. So it was like almost nostalgic to want to get this. Even though I still want to call it a comic book, but it's a graphic novel. But I'll tell you what,
Snoopy, though.
I know, look at, but okay, these pictures, but look how good these pictures are, the color.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Who doesn't? Oh, I had a girlfriend from school, like elementary school, and she was a huge Peanuts fan, and she was a huge Snoopy fan.
My best friend's still a huge Snoopy fan.
Really?
She's in her mid-30s. She's Snoopy
She still
everything.
Yeah, that's what my friend had. Big stuffed ones, posters. Oh wow, it was a big thing. I don't know if it is anymore, but apparently, if your friend is still,
Well, she's older. My mom always loved Woodstock.
oh,
That was her favorite character. Yeah, she
We've
liked
done-
Peanuts too.
probably have time for another one.
Sure, I'll do one more quick one. So this is another one of these like pairings. So Cinder, which is personally like one of my favorite YA books
I
ever.
like
This is
reading
another
that.
old one too. This is a twist on fairy tales, the high tech kind of fairy tales. So, but there's also a graphic novel series that corresponds to Cinder. It actually takes place after the Lunar Chronicles, which Cinder is the first book of a 4-book series, the Lunar Chronicles. And then this takes place after, with the same characters, but it is a graphic novel. This is called Wires and Nerve, and it's about the cyborg that, or not the cyborg, she's a droid. I can't remember her name. Aiko, and her story. So they connect too. So that's, again, if you like one book, you can find a lot of books that kind of connect with it and pair well with it. Or different versions of reading the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want to read the actual old, the classic, read the graphic novel version.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
We have time for one more.
Looks
Looks
cute.
like this is really sweet. This is brand new. It's not even cataloged yet. It's called Beneath by Corey Dorfeld. And I love the back cover says, "Remember to think of what's beneath the surface." And it's just one of those feel-good, everything and everyone is more than what you see. Under hard forest soil are growing roots. Below still lake water are swirling fish. Beneath a patchwork quilt is a small child feeling big feelings. Beneath a strong adult is a broken heart feeling those big feelings too. And in this profound and poignant story, a child and grandparent discover more about each other as they explore the natural world.
Neat.
Yeah, so
Cool
there's the
illustrations, too.
child, and then there's,
There's
the grandfather.
Grandpop, yeah. Nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
It is. It's a sweet, sweet story. And of course, she does the illustrations as well. We'll just kind of lead out with just one of the illustrations.
Very
It's so
pretty.
nice. It's just a really sweet story about life and that grandparent-grandchild relationship,
Oh, cool.
which is
special.
very special. So until March, we'll see you oh my gosh, that's hard to even say. We'll see you that'll be the month of lucky green and
Oh boy.
yeah, the luck of
We'll
the
see what
Irish will be
happens
with
that
us.
time.
All right, we'll see you.
See you next time.
Peace and